All right, this is awesome. Hey, look, if you are looking for something that is going to solve a major problem with the crypto industry and becoming more mainstream, compatible with fiat currency and transactions and reduce fees, and just getting yourself in position so that you can take advantage of those hot projects that come along and that only take crypto, you are in for a treat. You're in the right place, right time with the right person. Hi, I'm Coach Rashid, and I'll be your host for today to enlighten you on the latest, the greatest crypto banking system, FlipMe. Introducing FlipMe, banking and crypto for everyone. Let's take a look at this right here. So I want you to understand the power of this program. FlipMe is based on, or really comes from the Mave suite of incredible NFTs. And so with these NFTs, we're not giving financial or any type of investment advice, just so you know that right up front. So who is Mave? Mave is the marketing arm for the Ultron blockchain. Ultron has a serious blockchain with amazing um, decentralized applications that they're building on top of that, which is similar to like a Ethereum, when they came out with their smart contracts to really trump BTC. And so we're seeing the evolution of the next major mover in the crypto blockchain, Web3 space. They are really leveling up to make sure that people have access to their crypto in a fiat world and to work right there alongside, in the middle of, in the midst of this fiat world without disrupting anything going on. That is really what everybody wants. And I believe that they have cracked the code on this. So I want you to listen to how powerful this FlipMe is. And I would love for you to understand and why I'm so excited. When you see what they're doing, then hopefully you'll be interested and consider teaming with me and Team Achieve so that you can enjoy this experience as well. Right now, they're in pre-launch. So listen carefully so you'll know how to take advantage of the actual launch when they do so here very soon. What is the problem that we have right now? Excuse me. Why are so many people not into the crypto space right now? One, they probably got burned, and we'll talk about that, right? 70% say they don't even understand what crypto is. Why do you think people don't understand it? Because they feel like it's too complicated, right? How do we buy crypto? And if I buy it, how do I know that I'm making money? How do I know there's value in it, right? So they can't even buy it, they can't sell it, they don't know what to do. So that's the concept. Now, it doesn't mean that's always happening because if they don't understand it, they're probably not going to buy it, they're not going to sell it. But if they can understand it, then we can move 70% of the people into crypto. That's an amazing number, isn't it? 38% say they got account issues. So they understand that there is crypto. They have tried it, but they have issues with their funds after they actually get into the system. Then, when you already have an Exodus or a Trust wallet and you want to easily purchase your crypto from your bank or credit card or debit card or something like this, their funds are blocked. Now, what are you going to do at that point? So you need another option, right? So then you go with crypto.com or, formerly FTX or, Binance when it was Binance US, Kraken, these platforms, they're blocking you because they're not allowing the banks to do what they, want to do with your money, actually help you purchase crypto. So nobody's working with you. Very tough. The banks are just not working with you. You need a solution. 84% say crypto's not even secure. I've heard about the hacks. I've read about the hacks. It's unregulated. There's scams every single day, shutting down platforms, running off with your money. scamming, rug pulling, and all the crazy things that you say. And then what happens? Then the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt kicks in, and you really don't know what to do next. But 21% of the population just don't have access to finances, period, right? They can't get to a bank. They can't get to an ATM. They don't have a debit card, credit card, and they can't even get one, even if they knew how to or where to get it, because they just don't have the resources or the access. And some people in the world are really in that position. I'm talking 1.7 billion people are underbanked. Most have access, they just don't have money to put in a bank. So that's another problem. So it's more of an underbanked than unbanked. And that's kind of what we say when we do the studies and actually have some knowledge of this space. But what Mave has done is found a solution. They found a solution with the organization, created FlipMe, and they are able to provide earnings and staking and instant user to user access, trading, cashback, blockchain transactions. Talking crypto and banking is a marriage that everybody wants to see last. So amazing. But why would they want to do that now? What is the potential that we see in 2023 to 2028? So over the next 5 years, we're talking today, there's 420 million around about that number, people that actually own crypto. And we're talking over 5 billion should own crypto in the next 5 years, like a billion a year, right? Up to 15x amount actually owning crypto because of our education today. That's really powerful. But that's a lot of people that's going to contribute to your income. Stay with me, follow me, and see if you see what I see. This is going to be the biggest financial transition ever, from traditional banking to banking and crypto. So we're not getting rid of banking. You're not going to get rid of credit cards and debit cards. Fiat currency will always be around, but you're still going to need to transition to more of a digital world. And when Web3 kicks in, then that blockchain is essential for Web3 to kick in. And when it does, then everybody is going to have to understand what a wallet address is. What is a digital wallet? What is a DApp? What is Web3? And that's why Mave is such a leader in this space, educating people on these particular terms. And we all definitely are in the driver's seat when it comes to getting educated and actually benefiting from that education. Over 2 billion MasterCard and Visa users are currently utilizing those services, and they will transition to the crypto and FlipMe services when we launch that program. So what is FlipMe? Why is it so awesome? And why are so many people latching on to this program? They had about $15 million dollars worth of sales that they was trying to make in the first stage. They've already done that, and they're down to about 5 million left on that stage one. So you do not want to sleep on this. It is time to get in the game. So some of the features with FlipMe, we got the transfer of money, you got instant payments. So what are you talking about instant payments? We're talking about if you need to send money somewhere, it happens instantly. Receiving money, it happens instantly. We're talking about referrals, we're talking about fees, you're talking about getting a revenue share instantly, cash back. How many crypto cards you get cash back on? Exactly. Wallets, physical and virtual cards, SEPA. We're talking SEPA, we're talking IBAN, we're talking SWIFT. These are some of the wiring, situations between banks. You got the exchange, so you can exchange crypto right there in the platform. You can purchase crypto. You can exchange it, transfer it, and purchase it. Worldwide shipping, so your card is going to come to you, the physical card. You got fiat currencies that's available in there. You got it worldwide compliance. That is an absolute first. And you can actually receive your salary on your FlipMe system. How cool is that? Yes, there are physical cards that you can get. We're talking the standard all the way to the elite black card. Metal card, the gold and the black are metal. You have the PVC, kind of a hard rubber filling. which is the silver card, you got the bronze, and you have the flip. So most cards are made from this very sturdy, plastic, which is called PVC. So these are the cards that you can choose from, which is cool. Now you still, get a virtual card, and then you get these physical cards. So you can start, obviously purchasing right away with the virtual card. So really, what does this look like when it launches? What is it going to look like? So think about the top crypto exchanges out there, Binance and Crypto.com, the Coinbase, Kraken, Huobi, and all these. Well, guess what? We decided, we being the crypto space, the Maves, the Mave that has brought in FlipMe to combine those exchanges from the crypto side with the banking. Bank America, Revolt, Wise. A lot of you use Wise, and you know about that. HSBC is one of the top banks that actually does support crypto. So you actually have the best of both worlds in the FlipMe crypto banking system. And here you have an idea of how you and I will make an absolute fortune with this platform. Here's how it works. When you purchase, which I'll show you in a minute, you purchase your FlipMe or Payment Hub, which is an NFT, then they have already agreed, the company, they're going to pay you 10% revenue share. But they came back and said, you know what? If you get in on stage one, we're going to pay you an additional 10%. Stage one of the pre-sale, you get that purchased. Now you're in position to start earning when we started to see the streams of income from the crypto and fiat exchange fees, from the subscription fees, from the online and point of sale transaction fees, from card purchase fees, and all subscription card fees. So you got the monthly fees and you got the card fees, and so many, all these fees will be collected. And we, as stage one early adopters, early to the pre-sale, purchasing our actual, Payment Hub NFTs, we're going to earn 10 plus 10. So we're getting 20% revenue share, right? Which is 100%, which is 20% is the 100% of the revenue share. And I'll show you the difference here in a minute. So I just want you to see the revenue share, what's breaking down, why this is so amazing, why this is so realistic, that you can absolutely make a fortune, because this is what happens every single day. Think about the cards you use and the fees associated with every single transaction. And that's how credit card companies like MasterCard, Visa, you remember Diners Club, American Express, MasterCard and Visa are really the kings and queens, I guess, of the credit card industry. And they don't think about monthly fees and, hourly fees. No, they work in transactional fees. So when you actually are, maybe have a merchant account in a store, that merchant account is based on transactions. That's why they charge you a percentage of the transaction. So if they're doing that, you're talking millions and billions of transactions going through there, frequently. And so this is what's happening here. So that 10 and 10%, that 20% that we're going to earn is based on transactions. That's very powerful. And I'll show you how that breaks down here shortly. All right. So right now we're in the pre-sale. What does that mean? That means you're able to get a reward of 100%, right? 100% more RSPs. This is the revenue share points. So as you see here on the left, you have the total with this 50 million. So that 50 million is doing in pre-sale is 15 million in stage one, then 10 million in stage two, 7.5 million in stage three, 7.5 million in stage four, 7.5 million in stage, what's that, 5, and 5 million in stage 6. So as you see, each stage, it reduces by a little bit, all the way down to 10%. What does that represent? As long as you take advantage of stage 1, 2, or 3, which is about 25 to maybe 30, 34%, 34 million, right? As long as you're in that first 34 million or so, then you're able to earn revenue share 1 and 2. That's pretty powerful because that's not going to happen in stage 4, 5, and 6. So you're talking about 100%, which is the whole 20%. So 100% is 20%, 10 and 10, right? We showed you that earlier. So that 10 revenue share point and then another 10 revenue share point, you're going to get that. That's 100% of the revenue share points is coming back to you and me getting in there in stage 1. All right, I'm already in. So I'm just saying you might want to think about that. Now, if you don't make it within the first 15 million, that's okay because the next 10 million, you're still going to earn both of the revenue share points, 10 and 10. So there's 20% right there, but that's 20% of 80%. So now you're only getting 20% of the 80%. You're not getting 20% of 100%. You're not getting 100% of the 20%. I'm sorry, said it backward. You're not getting the 100% of the 20%. Now you're going to get 80% of the 20%. Okay. So that number changes a little bit. Now, it's not a lot, but it does change, right? So I just want to make sure you understand that. Now, when we get over here to stage 3, if you missed that one, now it's got about 7.5 million they're trying to get in stage 3. Now you're getting 70% of that 20%. See, now so you're okay. You can definitely make some crazy money just in those 3, right? So we know, and I'll show you literally, you're going to be blown away when I show you that. Now, when it gets to stage 4, 5, and 6, you're only getting 10%. So now that changes the game. Now you're getting 50% of 10%. So what does that mean? You're getting 5%. You got 30% of 10%, right? Changing the game. And then you're getting 10% of 10%. Not 20, but 10. Think about that when you're looking at stage 1. Because right now, we're at about 5 million left in stage 1. So you definitely want to take advantage of this really soon. And what can you get? Here's the payment hubs. This is so powerful and it's beautiful as well. So this is what they call payment hub NFTs. So these NFTs are, it's just a nice picture. It's something that you can look at and it represents value. The picture itself has no value, but what it represents is where the value is. So every picture that you see, NFT, has a smart contract attached to it. That's where the value is, right? That smart contract says if you put in 100 USDT, we're going to give you a multiplier and you're going to earn that every day, right? That's pretty cool. So just like with, the modern apartment, the tropical beach house, the skyline penthouse, the luxury villa, the royal mansion, the plaza hotel, the crystal skyscraper. Man, those are nice. I don't know who came up with those names, but it's pretty cool. So they're going to give you a multiplier and it's pretty attractive actually. This is what blew me away. Now, I'm not an NFT guy. I don't look for NFTs. I don't buy and sell NFTs. I'm not a baseball card guy. But when I understood these smart contracts, I was like, hold up. Are you telling, okay, where do I sign up? It is so powerful. So check this out. The modern apartment, right? 100 USDT. They're going to give you a 2x multiplier on that. So you can double your money in that particular way. There is no time frame, by the way. So let me when I get to that part, I'll go in a little deeper. Now, let's say you go with the tropical beach house, 300 USDT. You pay 300 USDT, you're going to get a 3x multiplier. Now you're going to 3x your money, right? So in a certain time frame, you're going to get 900 USDT on that. How do you make this money? Is from the fees, what I just showed you, right? When we talked about the RSP, revenue share points, that's how we make this money. So how we're going to double, how we're going to triple your money is because of the RSPs, okay? Now, so depending on how many are sold, depending on how the frequency, depending on how many are used in that month, in that week, in that day, that's what determines how fast you get paid, okay? So it may take a long time, it may take a short time. We don't know. Then if you want the Skyline penthouse, you're talking 500 USDT. That's really one of the entry points, right? A lot of people out there look at 500 as their safe place, right? In this crypto space, you run into some issues. So when you really want to come back into the game, you normally come around about a 500, USDT. So let's just say that's the most common. So somebody comes in at 500 USDT, they're going to get a 4x multiplier. Where is it that you can put in $500 and within the first 30 days, you get that 500 back? Possibly. And within the first 3 months, you can actually 4x your money. Pretty cool, huh? So that's pretty much the entry levels right there, 1, 3, and 5. But now, when you really want to stretch a little bit and you see this opportunity for what it is, amazing, right? You're preparing yourself, right, in stage 1 in order to take advantage of the opportunity that's coming like very fast. Man, this is crazy. $1,500 USDT get you a 5x multiplier. Now you're going to 5x your money. OMG, right? So now instead of 4x, instead of 2x, you're getting a 5x. So you put in 1,500 and you can look forward to getting that 1,500 back in a very short period of time, maybe within a month. And then you're going to continue earning every single day until you get to that 7,500. And guess what happens at the end? Then you get an opportunity to do it all over again. Wow. They give you 30 days to renew your license, your NFT, so you can continue earning. Oh, man. Oh, man. And then for those that are serious, those that are closest to me, those that are in my inner circle, my inner team, IT, right? They go for the 5,000 and the 12,500. Some have went for the 30,000 as well. So let's go, you go in at 5,000. They're going to give you a 6x multiplier on your 5,000. And within a very short period of time, you have gotten your money back and you're earning $30,000 on that $5,000 deposit. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Now, 12,500. If you're strong enough to come in at 12,500, you're going to get a 7x multiplier, which gives you $87,000 in return. 7x your money. Wow. That's really cool. And if you really want to take it to the next level, 30,000 gets you an 8x multiplier, which is $240,000 return on your 30,000. That is probably the absolute best return in this particular program. It is off the chain and amazing. So that right there is the next level of crypto banking alongside, in between, and with the fiat bank. That's exactly what will move the needle forward in Web3, right? So the blockchain has ushered in so many ways that we can take advantage of the next era. And this right here is going to ensure that, one, we have the access to our crypto where we can purchase it without the bank messing with us. We have access to trading it like we want to, and we have access to earning it in multipliers from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, there's more. Boom. If you really want to get down, you put in 50,000 USDT, you get your dream castle NFT. Limited time only, but that's a 9x multiplier on your $50,000. That gets you a return of 450,000 USDT. If you really want to go all out, and you can do this amazing Paradise Island. You drop 100,000 USDT in, you're going to get a 10x multiplier. Yep, I know. Let's all say it together. 10x multiplier is 1 million USDT return on your 100,000 USDT. That's taking it way up to the next level. But there are people that have actually done that. So I ain't scared either. So when we talk about the calculator, I don't normally use calculators in this format because I feel like the numbers, you don't know what the numbers are going to be. Therefore, how are you going to come up with anything that works? Like, everything is a guess, right? But as we watch the experts, as we watch people that's been around for a while, and we know the numbers as far as how many people are in the system, then this is kind of how we roll. So because we do have some actual evidence of the numbers, then we are able to give you something to work with. Okay. So let me go to the website. So I think this is still showing it. Yeah, I think you can see that. So let's go ahead, and I don't think it's live over there. So I just showed you those, right? That, got it. Let's go here to the rewards. So like I said, right now, stage one is live. Stage one is live. It's got about 4 to 5 million left in stage one. And literally every single week that number drops. So you want to go ahead and get in there and maximize your 20%. Okay. Now let's calculate those earnings. So this right here gives you some insight to what could be. I can't promise you anything, but here's what could be. Now, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give you the reason, and I'm gonna break it all down for you because you really want to understand how this works. All right. So first thing, you have the crypto and fiat exchanges. We all know that there is a high probability that the just in this organization, Mave has about 200 to 300,000 members right now. So by the time this actually launches in first quarter of 2024, there could easily be about 350,000 members. So let's say 350 to 400,000 by the time all this gets working, start making money. So let's say that's the case, 350 to 400,000. Everybody, if you're in the program, you probably used crypto to get into the program, and you may have had some trouble with your bank. So it behooves everybody to purchase this particular FlipMe system. So with that being said, okay, I can't say everybody's going to use the system, but they will actually have it. So there are some of them I'm going to give you different numbers. So let's say you start off over here, something that everybody can kind of relate to. So let's go here. I don't want to go too high, so I'm gonna go with the 12.5, right? This is stage one. Okay. Let's say you're in stage one, you put in 12,500 crypto fiat exchanges. So let's say 200,000 transactions. Okay. Like I said, I don't know, but I know there's 350,000 people, but everybody may not be doing transactions every day. So let's say about 200,000 will make transactions daily. Monthly subscriptions. This is a little different. If you have one, you got to pay the monthly subscription, right? So everybody has a card. So let's at least go, um, let's go 300,000, okay? Because everybody probably has a card. I would think. Just saying, maybe it's 350,000. Let's go with 300,000. Now let's go here. Point of sale online transactions, right? So if most people are doing some type of purchasing, okay, well, this is in transactions. So you think it'll be 2 million, maybe 1 million, maybe 5 million. So I'm not even gonna go halfway. I'm just gonna go with 2 million, right? Just maybe one fifth, of it. So 1/5 or 1/8 or something. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, it's not that much. So card purchases. So let's say there's not many card. Let's just say there's 25,000 card purchases or 50. That's 50,000. So let's say there's 50,000 card purchases. Okay. Now I haven't really, I'm just using a very conservative number here. So somebody puts in 12,500, for the Plaza Hotel NFT, and this is in stage one. And when the payouts start to happen, this is what it could look like. All right. So let's take a look at this and let's see if we are max payout. So if you put in 12,500, we know that you have that 8x or maybe 7x multiplier. So you're going to earn 87,500 overall. How long does it take to get that? Maybe 400 days. So let's say I'm just, daily pay, I'm daily payout 404. So let's say the max payout for the 12,500 in stage one is 87,500. So they're going to pay you with these numbers right here. These are the fees and the transactions. They're going to pay you $404 per day. Per day. How cool is that? What does that mean? In 30 days, you're looking at about $12,000, right? More than $12,000. In 31 days, it's possible that you're going to get 12,500 back. So your first 30 days, you get your money back. First 30 days, you get your money back. Then over the next 200 days, which is less than a year, by the way, you're going to earn $404 every day for 217 days. Now, that means all this stays the same. But if people start making more purchases as time goes on, that does happen. And these exchanges, people buy more crypto, exchanging more crypto, guess what? Those numbers start to go up. Those numbers start to go up. When those numbers go up, these numbers go up, right? This number goes down, this number goes up. This number goes down, this number goes down, this one goes up. After a year, you know what could possibly happen? So many people are exchanging crypto. There's like 400,000 or 500,000 people now. So we got more transactions, okay? Car purchases. Now more people are making purchases, right? So we see some results here. So now look at what happened. You have your $12,500 NFT in stage one. So you're getting the 100% of the RSPs, total amount 87.5. Every 163 days, you're making 87,500 in the tone of $539 every single day. Every day. That is so powerful. And guess what? You will get your 12,500 back in less than 1 month. So 24 days, you get your capital back. Then you start to earn that 538 every day after you got your capital back. Guess what happens in the next 24 days? You do it again. So you're making 12,500 every 24 days. So you're literally making about 36,000 in 2 months. Man, that's powerful. And you're going to earn the 87.5 over the course of 163 days. So with it being 365 days in a year, you're about to make that 87.5 twice. So you're making about $170,000 in 1 year. Passive income. You are doing absolutely nothing but either purchasing, paying your subscription, and doing a few transactions. You could do one per day and still meet this requirement. If everybody's doing one per day, you're meeting this requirement. That is so dope. So that right there is how powerful FlipMe payment nodes is to you and me right now. I say it's time to get your purchases made in stage one, right? So let's go here. Right here. This is so important. This is stage one. 20% is 100% of the RSP. The revenue share is 100% paid out to you, which is 20% in stage one. In stage two, you're going to get 80% of 20%. It's still good, but it's 80%. In stage three, you're getting 70% of 20%. Why would you want to get a portion of the maximum amount? You want the maximum amount. It's time to get in the game. Now, what does 80% look like? I'm going to tell you, we did run 80%, and it really was not that bad. Now, let me go here because I think I have a lot of purchases. So let's say one purchase per person, okay? Everything else stays the same. And this is in at 80%. You're getting 80% of the 20%. Well, guess what? You're making $574 a day. Man, that's crazy, right? So let me go back because I think something changed because those numbers, car purchases, 300 there, subscription, 2, that's, yeah, I mean, about the same. All right. So let's say that happens. 80%. You got $12,500 USDT. Your hub, you did not hit stage one, you hit stage two. So stage two, right? $12,500 NFT, right? These are your results. In 153 days, you're going to earn 87.5 USDT. Daily payout. 22 days, you're going to have your 12,500 back. Then every day, you're going to earn $574 every single day for 53 days, 153 days. So at 153 days, you get the option of renewing, or you can just take your money and be like, I'm done. I mean, if you say, look, I want to stop at 87.5, that's your prerogative, but let it roll. It goes twice, right? What's that, 306 days? You're not even a year. 87.5, 87.5, you're looking at about 160, 174, 175K. 175K in less than 1 year. And that's in stage two. That's powerful. So that right there is what I wanted to leave with you. There's some frequently asked questions. You can check that out if you want. Who is eligible to participate? Everybody. Look, grab your lifetime opportunity. This is stage one, and there is 4.5 million left to be purchased in stage one. It is going fast. You want to get that. We already had 15 million. Now we're down to 4.5 million. This is the way to go. I'm loving this right here. This is straight up long term. This is solid. They got an amazing platform. They got an amazing community. They are building more apps. You have an opportunity to get multiple hubs. You can get the staking hub for the ULX token, and it's growing by leaps and bounds. You're going to earn about 311% more coins with that, tokens with that. You have the gaming hubs, and you have the payment hubs. Now, I'm loving these payment hubs because everybody wants one. You want one. So go ahead, come on board, and let's make this work for everybody. All right. So, hey, look, it's a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. And look, remember, one of the things that will change the game for you is commitment and taking action. This has been Coach Rashid for Team Achieve, and I will see you on the next one. Peace, and I'm out.